welcome back to my Stardew Valley Perfect Run series, and welcome back to the second episode where I messed up the recording. Yay, I'm batting 50-50, if my math's correct. What do you mean? It looks and sounds fine, Sipkid. Well, this is all voiced over because my mic was muted for the first hour of this recording, so yeah. But I guess there's a silver lining because you get to hear the game audio at least, so that's cool. And I guess I should also address why I haven't been posting, and if you followed me on Twitter you'd already know, but it's because I've had a lot of personal things come up in my life, and I also have been really stumped as to the direction that I want to take this channel, so I've just been thinking about it and it's got me stuck in this hole of doing nothing basically, so I can't really do that if I want to be a YouTuber, so I'm back. I'm just going to post videos and figure it out as I go. Whenever this happens and I mess up a recording, it puts me in a really awkward place because I can either choose to just talk about random things for the episode or talk about what's going on like after it happened for a second time, and that's just weird. Like, hey, I'm going to check this cave. Hey, this is when I went and chopped wood in the secret woods. Wow. What am I supposed to do here? Well, for this episode at least, it's going to be a different style. I mean, obviously, where I'm just going to talk about random things, and hopefully that's enjoyable for you guys. Except for when the goals show up. Oh yeah, goals, they're on the screen now. Yeah, when those pop up, it will be about the game, but mostly it's just going to be random things, which should be okay because I feel like your guys' favorite part of this series is the pizza time stories, so maybe I should just tell pizza stories for 15 minutes. We'll get to the pizza stories later on down the line, but first I want to tell you about the videos that I've been working on, some of which are finished, but I just don't know if I should release yet. I actually uploaded a video about a week ago, and it wasn't on Stardew Valley, it was on Pokemon, but for one, obviously this is a Stardew Valley channel, so it didn't get very many views, which is fine, but I just watched it back and someone left a really good comment that said it was very hard for him to follow because what it was is it was a 25-hour playthrough of a Pokemon game cut down to 15 minutes, which is, I mean, obviously you can't really follow the story doing that, but that wasn't really my goal for the video. I didn't want you to try to follow the story. It was basically just like a chopped up funny moments montage of an entire run, and I thought it was probably my best video I've ever made, but I also want to change a bunch of things before I re-upload it, and I don't know if I should re-upload it soon or wait until I have a slightly bigger, more diverse audience so that it can pick up a little bit more traction in the algorithm. And the second video I have pretty much done is a Stardew Valley, kind of like a short skit type thing that's really dumb. Like, it's beyond stupid. I think it's really funny, but it's very dumb. Like, you might leave the video dumber than when you came into it. Just warning you when I upload that. And lastly, I have the 200 days video, obviously, which is a monster of a task, so it might take a while, but it is in the works, and it will be out soon-ish, maybe in the next month, hopefully. Alright, enough about videos. I'm interested to know if you guys have any crazy plans for the holidays. I'm going to Colorado. That's going to be fun. Except for the fact that I live in Florida and I have virtually zero winter clothes, so I'm going to be freezing my butt off. On another note, I'm leaving the pizza place, guys. I know, that's going to make you all very sad. I'm sorry. But don't worry, I'm going to another pizza place, so it's fine. Look at how close I got to 470 before passing out. Oh, that made me so mad. Yeah, I'm really ignorant about how minimum wage works in the rest of the United States and the rest of the world, basically, besides Florida. But in Florida, at least, it just went up to $10 an hour. And I was already making $10 an hour, and I didn't get a raise, so I essentially got downgraded to minimum wage, and that just didn't sit right with me. So because of that and the 45-minute one-way commute that I do every day to work, it just wasn't worth it. So I'm just gonna go work at the Domino's that's 5 minutes from my house, and I think I'll be a lot happier there because I won't have to spend an hour and a half each day going to and from work. But doing that commute wasn't all bad because a lot of cool stories come from that place. That's right, it's pizza time, ladies and gents. I forgot to tell a creepy story around Halloween time, so I'm gonna do that now. Not all my stories are funny. Some of them will send shivers down your spine. Do you guys remember episode 1 where I told the story of the backpack lady, the firebird, and the dead dog? Yeah, this story comes from that exact same neighborhood. this place ain't all sunshine and rainbows. Who would have guessed, right? I pull up to this guy's house. Seemed like a normal delivery. It was around closing time. But no, this was not a normal delivery. This delivery was... what's that word that all the streamers use? This delivery was cursed. I went and knocked on this guy's door, and the window was cracked open, and I could hear this really loud buzzing sound. It turned out just to be a fan, but I was already getting a creepy vibe because of this. So I push through it and I knock on the guy's door. And of course, I wait there for about 30 seconds, no answer. I knock some more, no answer. I knock louder this time. The doorbell doesn't work, of course, so I have to knock really loud. Nothing happens for about 2 minutes, and then I hear this groaning sound. I really don't want to make this sound because it's going to be super embarrassing for myself, but it gives you guys a better picture, so here goes.
Who is it?
It's the pizza guy.
Okay, come in.
I'm already embarrassed and this hasn't even come out yet. But you get the idea. This guy sounded either extremely inebriated or just in trouble. So normally I wouldn't walk into someone's house, but I did this time. At first I just poked my head in and I couldn't find anybody, so I had to step inside, and I looked around, and not on the couch but behind the couch there was a dude laying on the ground, and there was liquid all over him, which now I'm assuming was just beer or something, but at the time it was dark and I thought it could be blood. And at this point I am freaking out. But okay, maybe the story is a little bit funny, because when I asked him if he was alright, his response was pretty funny. I said, hey man, are you alright? Like, you need me to call someone? He was like, nah, yeah, I'm alright, I'm totally fine, I just can't seem to move right now. And yeah, it's funny now, but in the situation, I did not find it funny. I just wanted to get out of there, so I was like, alright man, if you're sure, like, I got your pizza here, how are you gonna pay for it? And what he told me to do, I really did not expect. He told me to just go grab his wallet off the coffee table and take some money out and then leave. So that's what I did. I grabbed his wallet. The man had like $1,000 in it, and I just took, I can't remember the exact amount of money. I just know that I took about $8 worth of a tip, because I'll just say an arbitrary number. The order was something like $32, and I took 2 20s because there was no smaller bills. And he said he wanted to give me a tip, so I just took $8, I guess. I don't know if he wanted to give me like a $2 tip or something, but I don't know. I think that's a fair trade for all the strife and anguish he put me through. So yeah, what do you guys think? And now I have a very special treat for you guys. You get to see the exact moment when I figure out that I'm a bad YouTuber. I'm actually so stupid. My mic was muted that entire time. Are you serious? Let's clear up some of the farm, shall we? I don't know what it is about Stardew Valley time lapses that are so satisfying to me, but they are, and I almost want to leave the audio in them because it's so satisfying to hear the clops of the stones and the trees getting broken. Yes, I said clops, look it up, it's a word. Okay, fine, it's not, but it was the best way I could find to describe it. Oh wow, look at that, we're getting museum stuff done. Oh wait, past me got the minecarts, that's crazy. You see why I chose to just talk about random stuff? Ah, this episode's a glorious disaster. If you're still here, thank you. You're a real one. Ah, yes, my favorite cutscene in the game. I've pretty much run out of things to talk about at this point, so I'm kind of just going insane. So I think what I'll do is I'll just give you a quick little montage of what I did for the last 2 days, and yeah, that'll be the end of the episode, and I'm gonna record another one right after this, so hopefully that one will be better. Or maybe this is y'all's favorite episode so far and I should just do them all like this. Oh god. Anyways, montage start now. God. Just roll the clip. I gather up materials to buy something. Can you guess what it is? It's a rainy day, so I hit the river before 9 o'clock. When it's finally 9, I stroll up to Robin's, and that's right, I buy a horse stable. Is it a waste of money to get a horse in spring year 1? Absolutely, but it's me. That's kind of my shtick. The rest of the day was spent back in my favorite spot because I'm addicted to catfish. The next morning, I check the traveling cart and buy a tomato. And the rest of the day was spent clearing out the farm while my copper and iron smelted. Thanks for watching. See you next time.